Hello everyone and welcome back to our Let's Build Merchford series. Now, I'm not jumping straight into a time lapse this time, and the reason for that is if any of you have got me on Twitter and have been following me there, you've probably seen on Wednesday, I believe it was, I mentioned that I was doing some testing, and the reason I was doing some testing offline is we have all our industries in, but the first two links in that chain, i.e. the iron ore mine over here and our coal mine over here, were not supplying anything, which is a bit of a head scratcher. And so I sat there and let them run for a few years. Nothing happened, and essentially what's happened is this route here and this route here. We'll pull up this route because we'll be using that soon. Basically, I've got them going into Nordside North and then this train to bring the coal and ore down, and it's just one stop too many in the chain essentially. And also having only one vehicle on, it's taking too long for them to turn around. So what we're going to do is come down here so I can do this, delete that stop, and the train's going to run right through in one go to Orton, like so. I'm not sure what platform they're coming on. I'd say platform, what line they're coming on, and I'm not too fussed at the moment. We can sort that out later. Now, do we have? Yes, we do have replacement set up for both. Brilliant. So next stage is to buy a couple of trains and put onto this route here. Doesn't really matter what they are. Buy two of those. Set line onto there and one to there. And what we're going to do is click replace now and replace now. And what we'll see is when they get out, they will be replaced. So we'll just shut those down. These will puff along here. It will cause a bit of a delay for our trains, but as you can see, they're running empty anyway. So there we go. So now this, what do we do with this one? Because of course it's running empty at the moment. And what we're going to do is, if I have a look, do we have an NS? No, we don't. So we don't have a train set up yet to take the steel. So what we're going to do is Move all these. Like so. And we'll remove back engines. We'll add some new freight cars in. We'll stick some of these in first. I'm going to mix this up a bit. Only because we can, basically. Get some of that in. And that will take steel. So we'll that. And look in some of these. Get a couple of CSX ones rolling as well. With them. And oh, we're at 959 already, so don't want to use the SD80s just yet. .48Ws, no. Just put that on place now. And this is coming in. Set up to carry the coal and iron ore at the moment, of course, but that's going to be all changing when it gets in, which, looking at that, it does have a bit of a run to do. Still need to fix this scenery. I've been saying I'll do this off screen. It hasn't happened, so let's do a patch job now whilst we wait for the game to update the trains. Hopefully we'll have the same results as I did in testing, i.e. all the industries start working and Merchford will start to get its construction materials as well as its steel, goods, so on and so forth. I've still got a lot of scenery to do all out here as well. Might see about industrialising this whole area yet. Certainly as far as this junction. I know that's going to mean a bit of a toll on frame rate, but hopefully it'll be worth it. Not waiting for a free path. We are getting a bit congested, I know. Did think about putting an additional track in, to be honest with you. Then I realised if I do that, it's just going to bottleneck further along where it goes down to 2 tracks. And I don't think it's too bad. Trains don't end up waiting for too long. So it's manageable wait. Not sure how we ended up with this gully alongside the track here, but smooth that in. Of course we are smoothing, not leveling, as Slim will tell you. If you want to level, there are plenty of mods out there that will do it for you, or even just use a very wide road. That should have the desired effect. Create my own worst nightmare there by having the ballast have gaps under it. Can, of course, put this on the smallest setting, and sometimes it will get rid of it, sometimes it will make it worse. In this case it's making it worse, but I'll fix that off screen. For now, that should be okay. Let's go find our industries. So we have one here, which we can see line usage, yes, and likewise come over here, line usage, yes. And that's what you want. Anyone who's trying to do cargo, whether it be purely scenery like this or an actual functional game, it's that line usage yes you're looking for. If you haven't got that, then you need to be re-examining what you've built so far. And there'll be something somewhere that you've possibly overlooked, whether it be an incomplete chain, so you're not shipping from raw product all the way to finished product to the town, or like me, you're using experimental map sizes and just expecting the trains to perform miracles, basically. But there we go. Back to what we did in our last video, including getting the buses running around here. See, one of the buses stopped there. And a few buildings popping up here and there. Right. Don't like you doing that, truck, so let's see. Do we have any markers? Yeah. What we'll do is Put that in there. Okay. And there then. Okay. Still doesn't like that, so we'll add another one in quick. That will do. It's about. Of course, our goods truck will eventually have goods to pull. And we'll change the name of this. That slag, of course, being the waste product from steel making, not a derogatory term before anyone mentions it. The train running back empty at the moment. They're still running empty. But hopefully. No, that's not got anything on board as of yet. This one, well, that's going to the oil refinery, not the train we want. I wouldn't expect to have anything. And the iron ore train, nothing yet. But we do know that these are busy making stuff. Yes. Our stations are filling up. So with that, I'm gonna stop with this live portion and jump into a time lapse. Hey everyone, welcome back to the live portion. So, bit of a shorter time lapse than usual. Still think got a fair amount done. We have 9 how get the land to come up like that. Alright, digressing. Yep, we have expanded our steelworks a little bit. Still much more that we can put in and will put in. We've got a few trains sitting around, various wagons, so on and so forth. Can do that. This is a bit over the top. All we want is simple crossbox. There. I'm going to expand the road out, and we do also have our fenced in area here now. One thing I do want to do is have some kind of look at that. That is terrible. Cannot have that fence doing that. That's a big no-no. Right there. Hey little fence, come on down. Yep, so no, not probably that. I think to about there should be fine. Smooth that all out. Find our fence again. Not that one. I can't honestly remember what option it's in now. Not that. That. In here actually. It is, yes. So, get it roughly lined up with the road. I can't get it even close to lined up with the actual fence there already. Another swipe. That'll do. Don't want to be spending ages putting this fence in. Little tip, guys, if you are trying to put in a fence and match it up, always try and get your ground level first. Drag that out. Like that. Okay. Not the end of the world, not what I wanted to do, but fine. We'll replace the road. world. Go in here, it'll probably be easier to use this. No, that's way too big. Okay. You're gonna play awkward. Fair enough. I'll just match it up as best I can. Hopefully it won't be too obvious to everyone. Now, and put a single one in. Like so. Not perfect, but it's doable. So there's our cargo area, nicely fenced in. Our sound barrier. How many of us in real life have been wanting to go look at trains in a particular location only to be thwarted by a high fence like that? I know I certainly have, and I'm sure others of you have at some point as well. Bit misaligned there, but I'm not too worried about that. Anyway, as I was saying, I would like to get some sort of facilities built along here to deal with the slag. It seems a bit odd having these running in here with the molten slag if they're not going to actually use them. Switch them over. No, they're gonna throw a hissy fit now. There we go. And of course, Linden GX oil refinery. Let's bring up that route. Easiest way to do that actually is do that. But there are trains. They're not too badly timed. Got another road vehicle on the Lindsay fuel transfer. Hopefully that will help with the issues. So, actually what I'll do is placement, and we'll set all of these up. Like so. We're going to get rid of one of Onion Jack's trucks for another one of Onion Jack's trucks. they should. Oh no, that is another one. So these are going to disappear very shortly. Just wait for it to come round. Looking through the building there. Forklift. And sorry about that. As I record this, Slim is live right now over on Twitch, and we did mention the forklift, and that forklift model there is available as a standalone asset on transportfever.net. So people who want a forklift don't have to keep hassling Slim anymore, saying, oh, where can I get the forklift? It's not the same one as what Slim has. Slim still has the exclusive one, but you can get one. And I'll include a link in the description of this video. So anyway, that's our fuel tankers. Hopefully that will solve the issue. If not, I might have to look at putting an additional train on the routes out of here. And if we have a look, Altoona fuel. Yeah, it's complaining and saying at the moment we're not getting any. Not getting the fuel shipped out quick enough. But that's something we can look at fixing in another video. I don't want this one to rattle on too long. We did have the section at the start of the video discussing getting all our industries working. And apart from that issue with fuel, I should see 425 iron ore. Let's take a little ride, speed it up a bit. The scenery is a bit boring, but we can take a ride with the iron ore all the way back to the steelworks. Still a bit of FPS drop going on, as you can see, coming in. But nowhere near as bad as what the situation was before I got my graphics card, so I think we can live with this. Racing through the crossing there, alongside the electrified lines. Should be a train coming along there any moment. There it is on the left hand side of us. Power along. Held at signal for the iron ore train coming the other way. Remember, this is speeded up, so the train isn't really rushing through that fast. Junction actually. It seems a bit silly that we're messing around cross over to take this road. get a slip in there. Not good enough. Piedmont. Train coming. Actually, that's waiting to go out. Right. Looks like we are. Bird coming in. Left hand side. Not sure if it will be us or the passenger train that gets the right of way. Start running from the game there. Start rushing back out. Jump out. Take a look at our trains lined up there. In fact, whilst we're here, try and get the mouse off the screen. Thanks, good screenshot. Oh. Since we do have an issue. Right. Thought I had fixed this. Apologies, everyone. Out. Do that. Let's fix that issue. Train can now part out. Back to our iron ore. That's why it always takes a little while to iron things out, and it's always a good idea to keep checking your routes periodically. I know you can lock things in, make every single signal one way, but I don't like to micromanage things to that level, and also you can create problems for yourself going and making every signal one way, in that you add an additional train and suddenly find that there's one wayward signal that won't let it route. Now waiting for the Piedmont to come up the hill. Get our right of way, and here we go. And high speed again, as I say, just to get this down. Curve, Piedmont waiting up. on the station, ready to leave already. All through Badgeney station. Making our way down to Orton. The power increase as the rear of the train clears the station. It gives you an idea of how long these trains are in actual terms. After a truck there. Down the brakes. I think we are going to be signal checked quite regularly now as we chase down the trains ahead. Something I don't mind too much though. Signals are spaced to give maximum capacity along this line, and in fact Piedmont making good progress, so it's getting out of our way. So by the time this heavier train comes along, we've got greens pretty much all the way through. Starting there as the train passes us on the other side. For those of you that aren't aware, you probably have heard either Granty or Slim talk about it by now, or Colonel Failure, or many of the other YouTubers that do cover Transport Fever. There is a new patch being worked on by Urban Games. The game is by no means dead and left to the modders. I'm not entirely sure what the patch will contain at the moment, whether it's purely to work on performance more, or whether there's going to be additional content or anything. I really don't know that much at the moment, other than there is definitely a patch coming. My personal hope is for three-ways turnouts, but we'll have to see. That might be in the next game yet. Also, one-way roads, great. You can see Newcham in the distance there, so not too far away from our destination. Passed by another train. As you can see, this is getting to be quite a busy route now, actually. I don't think we'll be adding any more trains to this route. I think if we need to ship anything else down here, we'll play around with the format of existing trains so they can carry more commodities. Through the bridge there. I think that came out okay with the few additional pillars. It's not perfect. I had to build that, but overall I'm happy with it, how it turned out. Here we are coming into our final stop. If I remember correctly, this isn't a 4-kilometre train, so we shouldn't go right up to the buffer stops. Indeed we won't. Here we are. 5 million cash generated there. As you can see, it's still sufficient room to fit more. And now we've just got to wait for the transfer train to ship that into the steelworks. And by the looks of it, we need to get some more box cars running down here. Get rid of the cattle as well. And here is our steel transfer, which is a bit misnamed because of course we do have these wagons as well. So there we have it, folks. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. I've certainly enjoyed making it, and I think we're making good progress. I am looking to wrap this series up by the end of the year, even if we have to make a few additional videos over the Christmas period to make that happen. Overall, I think it's been a good experience for me. I've achieved a lot of what I wanted to do with this, which was replicate Altoona Works and the Piedmont trains, although I haven't got the exact engines on it there. So if anyone wants to make an F59 PH and PHI for me, please do so. But other than that, this is going to be it for this video. Perfect timing for an autosave. So until next time, goodbye for now. Bye.